Hello everyone, I'm Tim from Tim's PC and I build custom PCs to suit anyone's needs or budget. I also live stream all my builds and repairs for transparency and educational purposes. So if you would like to get an awesome new PC and you'd like to see it get put together live, send me a message today. Alrighty, so this is just a quick follow-up from last night with this awesome PC that we built with a frustratingly difficult to install cooler. And now we're going to go through a bit more cooler pain now, because while we didn't see any we didn't see any temperatures in the red zone last night. We didn't really run any extensive testing, but I had already seen enough from those early results to know that I don't have a very good mount on that cooler, and I can feel it, that it's just a little bit loose when I move it with my fingers. So I found that bolt that I lost last night. It was wedged in between the side of my chair and my armrest. It had just fallen down in such a spot that that's where it ended up, and I only saw it this morning when I came and sat down. So anyway, with the correct bolt, I should be able to get it tightened down nicely. The only reason I couldn't with the other bolt is just the angle that it was on. But now with this cooler installed, it's going to be a little bit tricky to get to everything. So we're going to need a number 2 hex head. I think it's a number 2. We'll see. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, they couldn't just use normal screws. They had to use these hex head screws. Had to make it difficult. How's that? What's that clicked on? I am a bit confused here. Where is that being held on? Okay. Oh yeah, this cooler is going to be a whole heap of fun. Yep, absolutely. Alrighty. So probably going to have to take this whole thing apart because I can't see how that is clipped on the top there. Fun. Yeah.
He's almost finished watching the
What am I missing? Why is that not coming off? It's like loose on that side, but then it's not loose on this side. No, I'm not trying to force it. But usually things like that have like a clip in or something. Yes. I don't know how that's meant to actually disassemble, but I'm not going to be able to get that off. So that's just made this job a lot harder. So can I recommend you go and get this cooler for yourself? Yeah, probably not. Probably definitely not. This is just going to be a whole heap of fun. So what we're going to have to do have to disconnect the graphics card. I have to pull the graphics card out. Put our hex head back, that was pretty pointless. Even just getting this graphics card is hard to get out. There we go. I have a cover for the graphics card. I should have a cover around here somewhere. Yep. I'll put the cover back on. Put that down there. Now we'll go about removing this fan. Now, is my phone around there? Oh, my phone's like nearly dead. I can't use the torch. Sorry. Yeah.
John says today all I see haven't been washed away yet.
No. And we're in some real low-lying area down here at Tingalpa, so...
There's a swamp literally just across the road. And we back up to a creek. Now it is just starting to rain again.
Okay. Oh. What did I cut myself on?
Oh, here.
Oh, it was just a little paper cut. It's already stopped bleeding.
Oh. You just saw blood all over your hand. I was like, ugh.
No, it wasn't all over my hand. A little smudge. It's just a little paper cut. It's not even bleeding anymore. Not even when I squeeze it. Yeah.
James says, hey mate, I see you do custom PC builds. I'm looking at doing 5K build 3080 fan field mainly for AI, but also for making games and a bit of engineering software. I wanted to basically run anything smooth and on high graphics and not get too hard.
Yeah, James, that's awesome, man. I should have a 3080 coming in tomorrow. If you're interested, it's a gigabyte turbo card. So that's the one that's like the Founders Edition card. So it's not like the typical gaming design card. It's like it only takes up 2 slots. So it's designed for like people who want to say run a Quadro card or have some other cards in their PCIe slots. They don't want it taken up with a massive 3-slot gaming 3080. So if you're interested in that one, I've got one of them coming in tomorrow, and then yeah, we'd be looking at maybe I don't know what other ones I've got coming up next. I sort of get them when I can. I did see a gigabyte gaming OC that might be able to get as well. Pax has just joined us. Hey Pax, how you going? How's everything going? Winning at Fortnite? Actually, that's the... These are all the same. Yeah.
James says, yeah, it's not for now, it's in like a couple of months.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, well, I mean, if you're getting in a couple of months, we got the 3080 Ti coming out, which will have extra VRAM. So if you want to use it for engineering stuff as well, that might be the ideal card for you, my friend. Yeah, the 3080 Ti, from what I've seen, is meant to come with 16 gigabytes of VRAM. So that'd really come in handy if you wanted to use it for CAD and stuff. Okay, they're not the right ones. Yeah.
James says, yeah, thinking of getting Corsair 32 gigs of RAM, and mostly for gaming, just so Ryzen's engineering program performance.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah, so get something with plenty of RAM, a really decent graphics card. If you can afford a 3090, definitely go the 3090. Yeah, this case is a beautiful case. It's a very popular one. I suggest it to a lot of people. It's called the Corsair 4000X. Yeah, you can get it in a white one as well. Yeah, there's a couple of similar ones that there's a couple of ones that are just slightly higher spec and a couple of ones that are just slightly lower spec. They look a little bit different, but they're basically the same. Okay, this is going to be the fun one. There we go. Huh. Yeah.
James says, I got quoted a 3090 for 2.2k. What do 3090s go for, and how much different is it from the 3080?
Okay, so basically the difference between the 3080 and the 3090 is primarily the VRAM. So 3090 is the full size intended version of the GPU. The 3080 is the cut down version, essentially. But because of its applications for CAD and other apps like that, NVIDIA's got it priced really high. So 3090s are over $3,000 at the moment. 3080s are around the $2,000 mark. 3070s are around the $1,500 mark. 3060 Ti is about the $1,200 mark, and 3060 is between $800 and $1,000. And that's pretty much where we stand right now for graphics cards. Alright, so we'll plug back our graphics card.
We He says 2.2K for 30 cents cheap.
That is really, that's
deal.
really
You get
cheap.
one for 2.2K.
But he might be talking US dollars or something. Because if we're talking US dollars, that's about what they sell for US. That's the hard thing, talking about like currencies and stuff like that.
3080.
Oh, 3080, yeah. Yeah, so I've got one, the turbo I've got coming in, that's going to be 2K. Oh, just actually, no, it's a little bit over. It's 2,000, it'll be $2,040. So just over that. Where's that other? I'm famous at losing bolts. Oh, yep, sweet, yeah. Yeah, no. Well, I thought when you said 3090 for 2.2K, I was like, yeah, that's a bargain. That's got to be US dollars or something. Because if you could get them at oh man, I wish I could buy them for that much. I'll take 100. Okay, so we've got everything plugged back in there, so let's see what difference this makes to our temperatures. Yeah, you can have your phone back. That's alright. I'll allow it. Yeah.
Would you trust open box GPUs?
Generally not. I'd always want to test the graphics card. I'd either want to picked it up, or I'd want some sort of guarantee from the person who was selling it to me that I could take it home, test it, and if there was a problem, I could come back for a refund. Something like that. Alrighty, do you want to make the screen bigger? Got an issue with this back fan.
Damn, that case. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sweet.
We'll have to remove these rubber stoppers. Yep. Okay, so idle temperatures there, coming down into the mid-30s, which is what I like to see. 35. Now that we've got the airflow over it properly. So one other thing I changed when I did all that was I changed the orientation of the fans. One thing I didn't notice last night when I built it was the orientation that the fans were blowing on the cooler. So because we've got an exhaust fan at the back here, we've orientated the other fan so it's directional. So it's sucking in cool air from the front, don't mind my finger, sucking in cool air from the front, which is blowing in this side of the radiator. And then it's coming out the back, and the exhaust from the cooler is being ejected directly into the surrounding air. So we're not getting that heat build up inside the case there. So, yep. Yeah, the Lian Li Dynamic 11 is a beautiful case. I've done a number of builds in that case. So that's a bit better. It was already at 88 degrees by this point in the run last time, and I knew that something just wasn't quite right with that. Yep, we're on full speed mode, cool. All right. No worries, James. Have a good one. Alrighty. Well, let's See how she's running. $65. $638, $640. Yeah, sweet. Let's run. Let's run this at low, and let's see if we can even come close to stressing the CPU. It's not even stressing the graphics card. I think it's got below a couple, like 170 frames a second or something. Alright, that was too easy for it. Let's try it. Let's give it something a little bit harder. $90C, so under temp there, at its maximum, that's good. Alright, 720p low. So coming up a bit later, we're going to be building a PC Ryzen 5 5600X with a Radeon 6800 XT, so one of the new Radeon 6000 series cards. We haven't done a build with one of them here yet, so it'll be fun to have a play around with. So there's a feature on the new Radeon 6000 cards called Smart Access Memory, where it shares memory resources between VRAM and system RAM. And if you've got a Ryzen CPU and a Radeon graphics card, you can make all those systems will work in together apparently. So I haven't had to play around with that. I'm interested to see how it goes. So if you're interested in seeing how that goes and interested in seeing that build, be sure to check it out. We'll probably go live around 6 o'clock Brisbane time. Is it like pissing down with rain outside? Yeah. Alrighty. And that's about it. All we've got to do is I've got to activate Windows. I've got to finish running the stress test on this bad boy, and then it will be ready for collection. So I don't think Mark will be picking it up straight away. He's got some stuff to deal with the floods and all that. But I'll just be packing this up and putting it in a box, and it'll be ready for shipment. So that'll be good. Well, we got a new comment there. Yeah, well that's what I'm expecting to see. So I'm expecting to see some really good 1080p gaming performance out of that. I'm expecting to see it shredding benchmarks and stuff like that. Well, maybe not like compared to like a 3090 or something like that, but I'm assuming it's going to be a significant step up from the cards that we've tested recently, which has pretty much all been 3060s and 3070s. So, like I said, I've got another 3080 coming in probably tomorrow. I think it should be here. So if anyone's interested in a build with that, just let me know. We can make it happen. But yeah, I'll catch everyone in the next video, which, like I said, will be the Ryzen 5 and 6800 XT, and that'll be coming up about 6 o'clock. And as always on Sunday night, I like to sort of just have a chat and answer some questions and stuff like that. So if you've got questions, you want to have a chat, be sure to catch the live stream at 6 o'clock. Alrighty, catch you later.